Okay, I guess we're live. I thought I picked an opening, but it did not happen. And okay, well, anyway, welcome to Creatives Cafe. I'm Susan, your curator here. The cafe is hosted by Studio 1209 Group inside of the Composing Art Studios, which I'm not in right now. But welcome to the live stream. I did not blast or broadcast this, but I did want to show some love for Wave.video. Now, here's the thing. We've got a lot of live streaming tools out there, and Wave.video is one of those live streaming tools. Last time I came on introducing Wave.video, I showed the free platform before I actually upgraded to their creatives package, which is all I need at this point in time. But as it is, I'm excited about this platform. It doesn't get any love. It's just that middle child. You know how the middle child doesn't feels, abandoned. The oldest gets the dad or the mom, and the youngest gets the dad or the mom, and the middle just kind of hangs out there aloof, but with huge potential. You know, it has the ability to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And that's how I feel about Wave.video. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe Wave.video has been out here for quite a while as an online uh, video editing platform, and they added the live streaming to that, which works out great. It's like a video Canva tool. And I'm sure if you're a designer and creator, content creator here on YouTube or any place else that you post your work, then you know that Canva is like the top design tool that people are using out there to make thumbnails and Facebook posts and um, their verticals for the shorts for Facebook and TikTok and all of that. So this streaming service is very user friendly. You know, it's an online web based platform. It is in competition with one of the other online platforms that where you can create scenes and transitions, and you can make your own overlays and things like that and upload them. Of course, you're going to make your overlays in Canva or wherever you work. Inside of Wave.video, you're able to actually use their templates to make your thumbnails as well, to make your social posts as well do some editing in there. And it's there's more editing capability inside of Wave.video than it is inside of the other online web-based platforms. It does not compete with your downloadables, like an Ecamm or um, I don't know what the PC is, but I do know Ecamm. You have to actually download that, and that's a pretty powerful, pretty um, well used streaming service. Back in I'd say 2008. I tried an open source uh, streaming platform called OBS. A lot of content creators love OBS. I didn't so much. I kind of struggled with that, kind of like when Adobe brought out Adobe Audition, and they quickly got rid of that, by the way. Adobe Audition was like an OBS. You know, it was a lot of work around. You had to get a streaming key. You had to do this, do that. These online based streaming services give you the ability to connect directly to your other services like YouTube and Facebook and TikTok and Twitch and blah, 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 pretty much all of them. The Facebook group one, I believe, is going away. Not sure if it has yet, but it gives you the ability to even connect with your Zoom. You can also embed uh, with some of these platforms, probably most of them, if you have a website or you're doing a webinar, a live webinar, you can embed these things into your website or your blog. And I did that once for my website. And I did like the way it worked out. I didn't do it this time. I'm only streaming to my YouTube channel, not streaming to my Facebook group, not streaming to my fan page or business page on Meta, but and I haven't yet done any streaming to my LinkedIn page, and I have all those. But what I wanted to kind of go through in this short live stream is to give some love to the middle child, and that middle child is Wave.video. So what I've set up here, I created an overlay. I picked out a background, and this is what you're looking at right now. So I just want to kind of peruse through things without taking you BTS behind the scenes so that you can see what's going on. And I did this once before, but I wanted to do it again because I want to show Wave.video some love because it gets no love. And I find it a very user-friendly piece of software. So let's start with the fact that they do have hotkeys. And they made the hotkeys as simple. You know, it's not a shift command, this, that. You can change it, but they make it very, very user-friendly, very, very simple. So if you're going to add a video, it's V, and the numbers go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Now, from that point, like I said in the other video, it doesn't take you past 0. So you would have to click on it, or possibly you can create another hotkey if you're adding more than 9 or quote unquote 10, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So it would be, if I wanted to add a video, it would be V1, V2, V3, and I would just simply, do that. For overlays, it's O1 or O 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah blah blah. So let's do that one time. Let's just go O1, and I've changed it. O2, I have O3. Did I do that? 03. And then there's 04, which is what I use all the time. Although I use 03 when I'm working with another brand. Let's see, I have 05. I don't know what that is. That's not anything. 06. This is Waves on Air 1. I do believe this one is incorporated as a default overlay that they give you in the free platform, which is cool. 07, that's another one that they give you free, I do believe. 08, what do I have? Oh, that's all I have up to 08. So let's go back to 04. For backgrounds, right now, the background that you see is the little swervy type rainbow. So that's B. So let's give it a shot. B1. That was my Thanksgiving one. B2. That's just a plain background. B3. I do believe this is actually a video background. So if I were to remove the overlay, you might be able to see more of the video. So I'm going to go 04, remove the background. So you can do video backgrounds, and I do believe I have another one in here that is, let's go background and see what that one is. So that's 7. Welcome to Broadway, guys. And I do believe there's even another one in here. Let's go background B0. Yeah, there's another video background. So the one I use all the time is B9. B9. Another one I like that's video. Let me just show you that one. That one does not have a hotkey. And it's a very subtle video background. So, and it's pretty. Now, along with that, let's look at, now I'm in the media. Let's look, so we looked at overlays. We didn't really look at a video. Let's see if I have something in here that I can actually show as a video. Excuse me. I stripped one of Wave's commercials. So let me pop that up there and show them some love. But I want to do it differently, which means I would have to actually upload it. So let's try it. What you're going to be looking at right now is this scene. Now, let's say I have my assistant producer in the studio with me. He's not on screen. He's in the studio with me, and he's down below somewhere. And I mentioned something like, hey, I want to show the Wave commercial. And I don't have it set up because I'm kind of doing something off the cuff, right? So I'm going to go over here. Now, of course, I'm continuing my whole blurb here, but I'm editing a scene, and hopefully I can find this video. somewhere. I don't want to do the invite. And I want to share a video. So because I want to share this video, but I'm going to go to videos. I bet you it's on my hard drive, external, but let me just go ahead and go to my whole drive, and it's called the Wave commercial. Oh, I do have it here. Okay. So I'm going to upload that. And it's going to go here, right? So my assistant got it all set up, and it's a little on the big side. So what I want to do is I want to edit that down some. And my assistant producer, which is me, is back there making sure that the video is a good size, um, that there is a decent background for it, and we could actually keep the one we have. And then we can also add our QR code. Okay. So I'm gonna tell my assistant producer, hey, add my Wave.video affiliate link. So he's like, I just put everything together and now you want to add that. Yeah, I want to add that. Then I also want to be a part of the stream itself. So, uh, and then I want it to be oval shaped. There we go. And let's go back and bring that back down again. Good. To a decent size. And I'm going to do this, bring myself up just a little bigger. Okay, so we're building in another scene. And so far, I think my producer is doing a fabulous job back here, centering things and making things look decent. I really don't like the oval shape, but I'm going to keep it anyway, just to show that that is possible. I also want to add the QR code. I mean, this is going to make it look very crowded, but I want to add my studio, my website, a link to my website. Okay. All right. So I'm happy with that. And, my assistant producer says thumbs up. We can go ahead and play the next scene. So we're going to crossfade into what I have here. Actually, it looks a little junky there. So you know what? We're gonna not do the QR codes because we want this to be nice. Be nice. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna hide me from the stream too. And we're just going to promote the commercial. So we're gonna make the video a little bigger. Okay. And it's about 2 minutes and 27 seconds long. But I really want you guys to see what happens here in what you can do as you're working, as long as you have an assistant producer. Now, you can set these scenes up before your live stream. You can have your whole run a show. But I just wanted to make sure that you see what you can actually do. So now I'm going to switch to the scene.
I'd been live streaming for what seemed like a lifetime. I'd used all the tools and tried all the things. I streamed with ducks and looked like everyone else. Used tools that almost made my computer start smoking. Even one that let me stream to places I don't think people ever even heard of. But the satisfaction I longed for never materialized. I wanted more. I wanted creativity. I wanted to make my show do what I wanted, when I wanted, and how I wanted. Perhaps I was too demanding. Maybe I had control issues and unfulfilled fantasies of what could be. All I know is that I knew what I wanted, and no one could fulfill my needs. Then she waved at me. At first, I just ignored her. I was set in my ways. I had my flow, even if it was complex and required 4 or more tools. I was used to it. That night, I couldn't sleep. It was like every other night. I lay awake wondering, dreaming. What would it be like to create the ultimate live stream show? What if I could multi-stream, create eye-catching overlays and backgrounds, completely customize my screen layout, preset scenes, and create thumbnails and images to promote my broadcast all from one tool? Not only that, I dreamt big. Could I also repurpose my live video, edit it, place it on a landing page, add custom captions, and resize it for all the various social media platforms and still be in the same place? What if? I woke up. Apparently, I slept after all, and my thoughts were just a dream. She spoke to me.
Hey, chat. Close that clunky image creator. Forget about that system-sucking video editor and open your mind to the possibility of creating outside the limits of those other streaming tools. Wave.video just made all your dreams come true.
I'll admit, I was intrigued. There was something about her wave.
Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Now, what I did was, what I was trying to do, and I started late, was to create something different back here while you guys were watching the video. So I added a video, and I was making a background to throw in something sort of like this. And you can see me as I'm working, right? So now, let's go ahead and take off the overlay. So I'm going to take off my 04 overlay, and then I'm going to go back to my QR code, and I'm going to pop on. This links out to my website. Now the deal is I am creating scenes as I go along. So what I want to do is now share my screen. And I'm going to go ahead and share. Do I want to share my tab or? Yeah, because all I have is a tab there. I don't have anything else. Sharing a tab is easier and better for your computer. It's not so bandwidth intensive. So if you can, you want to share a tab. But if you're going through a whole lot of different websites showing a lot of different things, you want to flip back and forth, then of course you're going to want to add your entire screen. So I'm going to add just that. Make sure that you're also sharing your audio, which is a click. And I'm going to click share here. Now, I know you're seeing me on the other screen. I'm actually editing my assistant producer back there, which is me. I am going to now show my website on screen. And I want to share it kind of like this. And then because of the way it stretches across the screen, well, let's see if I can make this better. Let's do it like, let's see if we can just bring this down like that. Yeah, it doesn't fit properly. So let me go back and fix that and bring it back in. I'm showing Wave some love. Okay, I need to bring it in a little bit more because I stretched it out. Still dealing with my tooth, guys. So give me, I know my, here we go. Okay, so that works. So I'm going to go back to my media. I'm going to go back to my backgrounds. I'm going to hit B and see what, I think I want to just do a plain background here. So I'm going to go plain background. And there we go. And for some reason, I have my, on this particular background, or in this next scene that you're gonna see, for some reason I have my virtual background on. Don't know why. But I want to say, it says for best performance, we recommend using green screen. Okay, so I don't want to do the background. Although it has the virtual background. So let me throw one in there. Just for kicks and giggles. Which one did I like the best? I think I like the studio. The one with the bookshelves and bookcases. Oh, there it is. Okay. I believe that's it. Not sure, but it's okay. We'll use it. And then we'll take me off screen so you can see the full thing. All right, so that's all said and done. Now that I've edited my new scene and I have added a screen share, my assistant producer is great at popping this stuff in quickly. Then I can go ahead and switch the scene, or they will. And there it is. So let's go through this real quick. I opened with this scene, but I didn't have this video thing going on here. What I basically had was no video. And then I switched to...
I've been live streaming for what seemed like a lifetime.
And then I went to this one. And I'm going to go back to audio and switch to this one. And there you go. So if I were to hide, this is what the virtual background is. And honestly, you see all of this? It's because having a green screen is better than having that sort of thing going on. So I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to go back and show screen. All right, so here's my website. I'm going to go over to my other monitor, and this is Creatives Cafe. Let's remove me, hide me, so that to this scene. Okay, so what's happening is I'm working in one tab in the share video. And I wanted to show you what the update of the blog was, but maybe I didn't publish it yet, which is weird because I thought I had. So what I'm about to do is go to my drive, my Google Drive, and see if I've actually published this thing. Because I did work on it yesterday, and I just want to make sure that I'm not experiencing any issues with that. How about that, right? So you can access your Google site that you create straight from your blog. So I'm going to open my blog up, and how about I bring you guys in? I'm going to stop this share, and I'm going to I'm going to go back to editing that scene again. Bring me on, and I'm going to share. I'm going to share this tab with you guys, and I'll bring that up. Perfect. So this is the back end of my Google Sites. It's out of my Google Drive. So I'm going to go over here to my blog. I'm going to click on that. And there's the update for the March blogs. I'm going to click on Publish. So let's look. This is what's currently published. And over here in Draft is what I am going to be publishing. So let us take a look at, first of all, let's go back and great. Let's do this. That's what we did. All right. So let's go to the blog. Oh, it won't let me go this way. Okay. Let's go down here to, let's see if it works this way. No. It kind of just popped me out of there. All right, guess what? Let's just do it. Let's publish. Now I'm going to I did my full screen. I didn't do tab. Okay. So I'm gonna keep that up. And now I'm going to, well, I'll be ding a dang. See, this is what happens when you have a puppy and you're trying to get your work done and they go crazy and you have to stop work and take care of that puppy. I got a puppy for Christmas. I'll keep saying that until she's at that age where I'm not going crazy. Okay. So, and by the way, something just popped up that I can tell you about. Wave has dark mode. It also has light mode. A lot of times on some other web-based live streaming services, you're going to have to go to Google Extensions and pick up the dark mode tool and add that if you want to go dark mode, which works okay. It's not the best, but here at Wave, you have that ability to go dark mode or light mode. So right now, of course, I'm in dark mode. Anyway, so this is this is the new updated website. My blog is there. And then let's see, I did update this because of the way it would look on a phone. And let's take a look at that real quick. So let's go back to the drive where I do all of my work and my editing. I know this is supposed to be about Wave, but I really wanted to show you guys my website. Anyway, I'm going to go here, and down here are the tools. So let's look at what this looks like. Great. And that's okay. That's working fine. So let's go back home. Now, home page, I need to fix, and this is why. It cuts off the good stuff, right? So I do have to fix that. On a regular computer, it's fine. It's not quite fine on a tablet, and it really sucks on an iPhone. So that needs to be changed. But let's go to what I did fix was the 1209 gallery. Looks good. So now it works well on the cell phone. And let's go to we saw the blog. Let's go to Livestream. That was another one that was having issues. So there we go. Everything is in line. And it's totally responsive automatically, right? Yeah. So anyway, that's that. I shared my screen. Now, there is there are other things that you can do. Let's go ahead and take this off screen. And let's go back to O4, right? And let's go back to layout 2, which is going to be L2. L2, there we go. And we can see that. I kind of repositioned that a little bit. Actually, when I get my other background in there, it's not that noticeable. So let's go to B9. There we go. And, we're back to where we were. So actually, that works better. That works just fine. I'm loving how simple this software just happens. So I showed you the way you can add a video into a scene. If you want to do something and pop it right off the top, I'm just gonna do it right here. So I'm gonna make me small because when you pop it off, it actually comes in, and I'm gonna change the background to just a plain old gradient. I have a video in here in my videos that if you just wanted to quickly pop in a video, you could. So let's say here's a clip, and you can pop it in, and oh, maybe I didn't make that a video. I thought I did. Alrighty. That is interesting. So I did something wrong here. I'm not sure what I did because it says video. Oh, I know why. I'm in a different scene. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it in, and then let's see. I can't make it. Let me take off the overlay. Okay, I'm editing another scene actually. I just wanted to kind of put it in the scene I'm in now, but and I can. So I'm going to go back and take this off. And I'm just going to do something like this, and I'm just having fun. This is just a lot of fun. All right, so I'm going to switch to this scene now.
Biddy is not liking our new house guest. It's okay, Mama. I was tired of shooting stuffed animals and empty chairs. And this one wouldn't stay still.
So that was fun because my little itty bitty did not like David. And I'm going to show you guys. I do have a slide, and this has its own slide. I'm going to show you David. So there's David. That was my studio over at 5503. Probably the best studio I've ever had. And I truly enjoyed working out of that studio. Now, I do have another studio here in my new location, and it's not as big. The ceiling is not as high, so I'm kind of limited as to what I do. Like, I can't do huge group family shots like I could at my other studio. Basically, just headshots, corporate shots, you know, um, for realtors and actors and things like that. But basically, I'm shooting more food and product photography down there, and art photos. And maybe when I come back on my next live, I'll show you that. But I am going to be headed out to, and by the way, just so you know, this is all about Creatives Cafe, which is what I'm working out of in Wave. So I am going to be going to the Automatic 25th anniversary because one of my clients has a show there and he's doing absolutely a fabulous job. I looked at the pre-show video. I'll be taking my Nikon Z6 along with my portable Rode mini mic and my monopod by Manfrotto. And hopefully, not only will I be interviewing my guy, Giovanni Z, but I'll also be looking around for other artists that, want to speak up. Now, I do believe back when I did Artomatic, which was their 10th year anniversary, and like I say, how time flies, they're in their 25th anniversary, and lo and behold, they have a permanent space at 2100 M Street Northwest. So that's great. That's good. As much art, as much culture as we can possibly get in Washington, D.C. is going to be fabulous. There are a couple other places that I want to feature that will come into the featuring section. I think an hour on my love for Wave is enough. I think I've showed you a lot. I will be showing more. Why not? I want to show Wave some love. Let it surf. Let it surf. And use this platform as a way to promote. And like I said in my last video, or I think I posted it in the Wave community, that back in 2015, my friends went kicking and screaming and scratching and holding on to their Stripe, not Stripe, Skype video when I'm trying to say Zoom. Zoom's the thing. Zoom's the way to go. Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. And now here, and this was 2015. I was on the forefront of Zoom. I even invested in some Zoom because not only am I a photographer, writer, a content creator, but I enjoy trading the market. And I've been doing that since 2005. I had to slow down in 2006 because I started working for E-Trade, but that's a whole nother story. I still trade to this day. I still have an account in 3 different brokerages. My main one is Tasty Trade, but I do use Webull and I do use M1. Kind of like those other 2 online web-based streaming services that I have. But I will be taking my camera and down to Automatic and doing some filming down there, and hopefully getting some interviews with some of the artists, and then possibly we can get them to share their love here at the Creatives Cafe. Excuse me. Now, with that being said, I am going to end this live stream broadcast, and we'll leave out with all you have to do is hit A for audio, and 2 jazz. And I hope you enjoyed this love for Wave.video. I know I've enjoyed doing it. I got a little tangent there with things, but I hope I showed you that what I did, I did by myself without my assistant producer. Now imagine if you had a good friend working with you doing this. It's genius. It really is genius, and I'm showing love for the middle child. I'm Susan. I'm the curator here at the Creatives Cafe, hosted by Studio 1209 Group, and we'll see you on the next live. See if we can end this broadcast with a sweet little goodbye.